All right, we are back for round 2. Won the die roll. Gonna play first and gonna have to mulligan this hand. There's only one land in it. This hand is great. It has a Docent of Perfection and another wizard in it. Oh goodness. So sweet. Also has a couple of 5-drops, so I'm gonna keep this land on top. Want to just make sure that we hit all of our lands. It is a mountain. We do need double blue for the Docent. But I think that this Reckless Scholar will pull his weight. Make sure that we get to that double blue. All right, opponent leading off with Swamp. There's our mountain that we kept on top. We'll pass. Perhaps we should have put the mountain on the bottom. We do need a 5th land, but we also just need a 2nd blue. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so there's a Docent. Or sorry, here's a Reckless Scholar. I want it to be Docent. Docent on turn 3, game. Okay. All right. -1/-1 to our guy. That's fine. Ooh, Savage Alliance. That has to be good. Savage Alliance with Mercurial Geist. Oof. Opponent missed on their land? Oh no. Brazen Wolves. Alright. So we do need to draw another land. It's kind of a bummer they killed our Reckless Scholar, but just get in there for 1. Brazen Wolves. Go ahead. Maybe our opponent plays something with 1 toughness and we can just really get in there. Savage Alliance. Jeez. Okay. Play our land first. In case I do want to use Savage Alliance on I don't even know what. Let's show our opponent this. I'd rather show our opponent this than the Docent of Perfection in case, I don't know, they have something that deals 4 damage that they're not putting in their deck. All right, well, that was kind of a bummer game from our opponent, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah, I think that we're just okay with this. Yep. I'm not going to take out the Reckless Scholar just because they have the -1/-1 card, but, you know, it's something to think about. All right, game 2. Wow, we have a draw of some Masterpiece in our deck. That's so great. We're going to have to mulligan this. There's only 1 land. There's 2 land in this one. I'm going to keep this one. Opponent went to 6. I think they went to 6 last game, too. That's sad. It's not sad. But it's sad. I would like to play, you know, some good games of Magic. Like, we had one game where we got beat where their opponent had 3 seconds on the clock. And, you know, we beat our opponent where they only had 2 lands. Like, let's get some good games of Magic in. Okay. All right. I still want to see what this meld looks like. Maybe it's just a normal size card. Who knows? In real life, they look terrible. They look actual horrible. I'll probably play this Conduit of Storms next turn. Maybe the Brazen Wolf, depending on what our opponent plays here. They're able to meld together. Ooh, all the zombies. Okay. Do we want to return that to their hand? Yeah. Yeah, why not? You know, then we can just play... Ooh, Weaver of Lightning. See, I said Reaver. So if we play Reaver of Lightning, we can just play something like Press for Answer or Borrowed Hostility and just kill the rats. All right, I'm in with that. Plus, this guy also blocks the Water Courser. okay. He blocks it okay. He blocks it pretty well with the borrowed hostility. Oops, sorry. Bump the mic. All right. What do you got, opponent? It's a good tempo play, I think. Bouncing the zombie watercourser. Yeah. Let's make him replay it again. Cool. All right. All right. So let's attack here. If they block with this, we can borrowed hostility it and kill the graph rats. 2 for 1. Or they can just take 1. That's fine too. And I'll play Conduit of Storms. If we draw another land, we can actually transform it. That's pretty sweet. At the beginning of your combat on your turn. Okay. Drag under our Conduit of Storms. Okay. It's a bummer, but, you know, what are you going to do? Hopefully we draw a land so we can play Conduit of Storms plus press for answers on this. We're just going to take a lot of damage here. Like 5, 6, 7. Oof. Pretty good. They're able, if this didn't have prowess, we could have actually just played Borrowed Hostility just to kill it. It's pretty cool. All right. Nice. Nice. So there's a Conduit of Storms. And there is a Press for Answers. Bang. Get out of here. Get in there for 1. All right. Yeah, if they like go to do a big attack with Watercourse or Scob, we could just play Borrowed Hostility and kill it. God forbid if we ever draw 2 instants or sorceries. This is a good combo. Being able to transform it, flip, get to colorless, and sacrifice a clue. We can do that. Tree of Perdition. Okay. We would actually gain life from the tree at this point, so feel good about that. Another Brazen Wolves. So we can play 2 Brazen Wolves in our second main after we attack. I think I like doing that. Yeah, if our opponent could exchange life totals with us, that would be great. Sure. Yes. Get that manas. It's like a mana drain. All right. 2, 3. Brazen Wolves. Brazen Wolves. Say go. All right. So our opponent has 6 mana, 3 cards in hand. I don't know. I'm feeling like okay about this. I like our position against Tree of Perdition. And the Ingenious Scob, you know, is fine. Like, our Brazen Wolves can block it. And then we have this Borrowed Hostility is just waiting in the wings, ready to get in there. Put me in, coach. All right. Opponent going to attacks, going to their second main. What do you got? Nothing. All right. Just passing it to us. Land. All right. Let's send them all in. Send all these animals in. Wolves and human shamans. And Eldrazi's. Let's actually just send these in. Yeah. And this becomes what? A 5/4? Jeez. That seems all right. Sure. Yeah, I think this Broward Hostility is going to do some good work. This is going to block one of the 4/3s. And then does it go block, block? Oh. I see. Cancel. So we can actually give this creature +3/+0 and this creature first strike. Gross. And sure, one at you. And yeah, why not? We'll crack our clue. Cool. All right. So if they want to attack here, we can block with the Weaver. And they would either need a trick or they would just pay 2 mana and trade, which they want to trade their Ingenious Scob and 2 mana for our Weaver of Lightning. I'm in. We got a lot larger things going on here than 1 damage to creatures. 1/4 reach. That's weird. All right. Opponent tapping some lands. This is the Unruly Mob 2/4. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Get in there. Now we can play this Vilden Pack Outcast and then threaten to transform either that one or the Conduit of Storms. They can also use the Ingenious Scob to block the Conduit of Storms and trade. No, it looks like they're just in the market to trade with that Brazen Wolves, which is fine. Also just taking 4. Yep. And it gets bigger. Totally fine. All right. Get our mana here. And I'm just going to pass. Not going to play this land. Holding up, Jace's Scrutinies and all kinds of things like that. That we don't have. We only have Island. But it could be all kinds of things. Could be both. What is our opponent doing here? They are at 6. They can tree our Petition, so we gain 2 life. This is not a very happy looking tree. Gapney Unhollowed. This creature is pretty good. It's like actually respectable as a 2-4 for 4. Unlike the Unruly Mob, which is just a 1-1 for 2. That's just terrible. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can just play that and smash. Smash with this and this. This and this. And we won. We did it. It was that easy. All right. Well, we won this match, and we'll be back for round 2.